Our final video, boys and girls, is all about examples. So hopefully by the end of this video, you will understand and be able to solve any of these problems. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw triangles, and then I'm going to ask you two questions. I'm going to ask you two questions. The first question is, what is the area of the triangle? Oops. And the second is, what kind of triangle is this? And that's what we're going to try and work on. Remember, we talked in the last video, we talked about different, not last video, and last lesson, lesson 2.3, we talked about how we label and how we name triangles. And one way that we can name it is by the angles in the triangle. If they're all small angles, all angles less than 90 degrees, it's an acute triangle. If there is a right angle within the triangle, then it is a right triangle. And if there's an angle greater than 90 degrees, then it is an obtuse triangle. So let's start. So I will draw a shape, I will draw a triangle, I will give you the dimensions, and then you need to pause the video and you need to ask yourself, you need to answer what is the area of the triangle, and then what kind of triangle. And then I will give you the answer, and hopefully those answers will match up. All right, our first example. This is 6 centimeters, and this is 4 centimeters. I'm looking for the area and what kind of triangle. Pause the video and work it out. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully for this problem you did 6 times 4 divided by 2, and you came up with 12 square centimeters, and it is a right triangle because there is a right angle present right here. Alright, let's look at your next example. We are going to, let's see, and let's give you this. This is 7 centimeters, and this is 6 centimeters. Pause the video and solve both the area and what kind of triangle. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you did 1/2 base times height, which is 6 times 7, which is 42 divided by 2, and you came up with 21 square centimeters. And the type of triangle that this is, being all of your angles within this triangle are less than 90 degrees, this is an acute triangle. Hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, you are 2 for 2. And let's look at our next example, which is going to be that's 8, and then this is going to go well, that was horrible here. So this is 8 centimeters here, and then here you're going to have to go down, and this is 5 centimeters. Again, I'm looking for what is the area of the triangle, and then what kind of triangle is this. Pause the video and solve. Alright, being you've paused the video and you've unpaused it, I'm guessing you had the answer. Base times height is 8 times 5 and then divide by 2. 8 times 5 is 40 divided by 2. You come up with 20 square centimeters. And what kind of triangle is this? Well, if you notice that bottom corner, the bottom right hand corner angle is greater than 90 degrees, so this is an obtuse triangle. Alright, let's look at one more example. Alright, I'm going to do my best to draw this one here. So this is Oops, that's not my pen at all. Let's try again here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Give me a second here. Let's erase this and let's try it again. A little less bad this time. Five centimeters. This is 4 centimeters, and this is 3 centimeters, and we're going to put this right here. What, ladies and gentlemen, is the area of the triangle, and what kind of triangle is it? Pause the video and solve the problem, and when you're ready, restart the video, see how you did. Hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, you notice that because we already have a right angle, we know what our base and we know what our height is. And I gave you one measurement that was extra. Remember that the base and the height are going to be perpendicular to each other. So when we look at this, the base and the height being perpendicular to each other, we have to use these two measurements right here. So this could be base and this is height, or if you want, this could be base and this could be height. Or did I just say the same thing? One of these is base and one of these is height. This right here is actually called the hypotenuse, which is the side opposite the right angle. This is our right angle. So what do? How do we solve it? Well, remember our formula is 1/2 base times height. Our base and our height are either 4 and 3 or 3 and 4, depending on which way it is. And then you're going to take that product, divide by 2. 4 times 3 is 12. Divide by 2. You're going to get 6 square units. Or actually, that's just centimeters. And what kind of triangle is this? Well, it's got that right angle, so we know that this is going to be a right triangle. And why don't we take this and move this up here? So in closing, boys and girls, what I want you to do is I want you to go back to our initial question. And our initial question is, how do we find the area of a triangle? Why don't you take some time? Why don't you answer that question in your math journal, in your math book, or talk it over with the table mate if they are ready. And then when you have an answer and you have a solution, you can come see Mr. Winkleman, and he probably has a gift for you. All right.